A beautiful view of the Tower Bridge here in Sacktown, the site of our entertainment tonight. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. And for the Kings, we've got Chimezie Metu. Johnson is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Leonard against Barnes. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. Rejected by Sabonis. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Barnes against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here are the Kings with the ball now. Johnson with it. Down low. Here's Metu. Oh, George with a steal. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
And down it goes. 2 points.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Leonard passes to Zubac. George outside. Elbow shot on the way. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution and some of it's just bad luck. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's George. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Leonard attacking. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Barnes. Here's Zubac. And the Clippers miss again. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Oh, George with a steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Excellent offensive positioning from Paul George. Size, length, touch. Beautiful.
That one falls. Fox has got 6 points.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
George outside. Takes it inside. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. The Clippers trail. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. And the shot goes in.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Johnson against George. Johnson inside, and he makes it on the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And the Clippers call time here.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Holmes, he's checked in for Metu. Davis comes in for Barnes. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Fox. And Mitchell subbed in for Johnson. Here's Mann. Pass to Kennard. Here's Powell. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
DiVincenzo finds Sabonis. Holmes controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Powell for three. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Kings leading. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Holmes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I just love the ball movement.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Powell outside. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Sabonis outside. Now here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 5 on the clock. Outside, DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
The first free throw is good. Lamb's checked in for DiVincenzo.
Robert Covington at the line.
And so he hits both. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Davis with the drive. And finished off by Davis.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Kennard. They grab their own miss. Here's Covington. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Three-pointer Holmes.
Well, the focus of Covington on the defensive end, long, athletic, dialed into his opponent, so good at contesting shots.
And so it's Sacramento earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Norman Powell out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Covington in at the 5 down low.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, the Clippers shooting just 24% on this one. Not great. Pass to Covington. Back to man. Here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. And Powell with the stuff.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Here's Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Powell. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Kennard. Driving to the basket. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble? Whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Sacramento calls timeout. Zubac, he's checked in for Kennard. Sacramento shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Inside, here's Metu. Another shot. He can't hit that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Shot from the mid-range. Second chance shot. And Zubac with the lay-in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Jackson, pass to Zubac. George for 3, gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
And here are the Clippers now. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Kicks it out to Jackson. Can't get it to drop, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And here's George. He's got 5. All sorts of time, and he knocks the jumper down. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
And it's Metu missing. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. Back come the Kings in transition. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's got 8.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Timeout called, Sacramento.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Some changes for Sacramento. Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Davis comes in for Metu. And Mitchell subbed in for Johnson. It's George on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Leonard. That one is off. Davis with the defensive effort.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Fox the pass to Barnes. Outside for Davis. Fox outside. To the inside. Here's Holmes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The assist.
He has 6.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Jackson finds George. A minute 9 left in the second. Jackson down low. Defended by Holmes. Zubac's shot is off. The Kings have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Tries again. That one's good for 2.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And it's Fox missing. The Clippers trail. George outside. To the middle. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 11-footer. Here's Fox. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Sacramento Kings. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Coming in on the heels of a whopping performance in their last game, he's had no... And that'll about do it as we get ready for...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Domantas Sabonis out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's Johnson. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Jackson. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Out to Leonard. This one for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Here's Fox. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Sabonis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Leonard against Barnes. From 12 feet. Leonard can't get it to go. The Kings have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Jackson against Johnson. Pass to Sabonis. And a nice finish on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Jackson outside. Throws it up high. To the paint. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the Kings call time here.
The Kings with the timeout. It's time for T-shirts.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lamb comes in for Metu. And it's DiVincenzo in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell, he's checked in for Zubats. Now here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Inside. Lamb. Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Powell passes to Leonard. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Sacramento lead.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Pass to Barnes. Over Leonard. Not enough on that one as it misses. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 42%. Jackson gets the bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
DiVincenzo against Powell. DiVincenzo can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Jackson can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
He gets it in there. And the Kings lead by 3.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to George. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Powell with a steal. Floats one. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Johnson passes to Sabonis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Pass to Man. Now Covington. Tipped. There's a minute 40 left in the third. And there's Lamb on the assist by Mitchell.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Davis against Kennard. It's Covington on the wing. Offensive board. Powell outside. Outside Covington. Back to Kennard. The ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Holmes with a double team. Pass to Mann.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force the shot inside. Kick it out.
The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw no good. So the Kings making a change here. Metu's checked in. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Back to Johnson. Into the lane. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Now Johnson. And he makes it. And it's a 9-point Sacramento lead.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
For 3, Powell. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Sacramento with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Clippers trail. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Norman Powell out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint.
What's incredible to me about Robert Covington is he enters the league and earns playing time on the defensive end. And he knows that's what's going to ultimately define him. But he has worked so hard to become a shooter, a legit threat from the perimeter. Love that this guy has carved out a career.
Knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Kings shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Here's Metu. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Zubac. Kennard with it. Here he goes. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Metu's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Kennard outside. The long distance three is buried.
For 3.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Fox. Clock at 6. Cook it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Changes here for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Holmes. Barnes comes in for Davis. And it's Johnson in for Mitchell. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Johnson. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. George with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. George has the open look. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
The kick out to Johnson. Down low. Here's Sabonis. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Back to George. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Fox. Ooh, nice D from George. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Tries to break his ice. That shot off. Nice D from Sabonis. Here's Fox. And the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Barnes. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Jackson. And the Clippers miss again.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 13. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Now here's George. Pass to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
Free throw's good for Fox.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
Now here's George. Oh, Sabonis with a block.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Kings.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year. And so here are the Clippers. The Kings getting their last shot to go. George's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Fox, that's good.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Jackson. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Leonard for three. Knocks down the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
.15 seconds left in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Outside Holiday. Misses. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us.